Dolany TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. We are just about 15 minutes to 5 o'clock, so I guess we could call it that. By the time most of you are actually tuning into this video, it will be 5 o'clock Mountain Time here in Alberta, and we are celebrating a gray day here in southern Alberta, but a great day for the Edmonton Oilers, who end up winning 4-2 in sunny Sunrise, Florida today, going out there and getting the job done against the Florida Panthers 4-2. And you know what? I had a funny feeling. This is going to sound like a lot of crap coming from me, but I promise you it's not. I had a pretty funny feeling going in this morning. I was walking up the stairs out of the basement at one point this morning, and I said to myself, this seems like the kind of game that finishes up 4-2. Well, I had Yes Pugliarvi and Dylan Holloway scoring in there, but, Tyson Berry times two, Warren Fogle and Ryan Nugent Hopkins scoring another goal there instead of those two other guys scoring goals. So pretty good big day for the Oilers, obviously, to go out there and win tonight. Obviously, because A, you didn't want to keep a losing streak going, and B, because you know what, you needed to salvage this road trip 2-2 out east against Florida, Tampa, Carolina, Washington. That's first row in the NHL nowadays, and the Oilers stave off what could have been disaster with a 2-2 record, despite for the last two games not having Yamamoto, not having Kane. We go 1-1 in those games, we go 1-1 in the other games, and we rock and roll and get the job done. Thankfully today, to finish it up, I think the team's actually not leaving Florida until Monday, so that'll be another interesting thing to check. It's all the social content that will be coming out of the Oilers here on Sunday, early Monday, as they get set to board the plane home. Secondary to that, we're going to find out the fate of Kyle Yamamoto here in the next phase. That'll be a really nice get. But biggest thing, and I like how Bob Stauffer mentioned this on the radio broadcast. That's how I listened to the third period, driving into Calgary to go to the Flames game tonight. Oh yeah, you betcha I took on. I got some Dolany TV stickers to distribute. But no, what I liked about Bob Stauffer's broadcast tonight was, simply put, he mentioned out there for the Oilers was Tyson Berry over the past 2 years has really chose some big games to score goals, right? You think back to game 6 that he mentioned against the LA Kings, where Tyson Berry, that goal, yeah, that was a big one, I'd say. And then, of course, tonight, you're going against Florida. You need to win this one. And all be all, at this point, you are much better to be 9-7 than 8-8, and the Oilers get it, but large in part thanks to Tyson Berry going out of his way to score two big goals, a power play goal and what was just a beautiful shot from the point on a fourth line goal, right? We get Warren Fogle, who's been in the bottom six the majority of the year, elevated scores. You get Tyson Berry scoring two, a bottom six goal and a power play goal, and you get Ryan Nugent Hopkins, the top line, putting away an empty netter to seal it. That's a pretty good dang day for us today, that's for sure. So that's the big get for us Oilers fans, is the fact that Warren Fogle, Tyson Berry, and Ryan Nugent Hopkins all contribute. No names in the goal column like Tyson or Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl. That's the big get for the Oilers, is the fact that you don't have to work on needing Connor and Leon to score goals tonight to win. And obviously, yeah, they both get points in tonight's game. I think multiple points, if I'm not mistaken. So you're talking about a team that goes out there and gets multi-point performances from Leon and Connor. They're not in the goal column, though, and they still somehow find a way to squeak out a double up on the Florida Panthers coming out of Florida on a Sunday afternoon. That's a pretty big get for our Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, now we go home and things get pretty interesting here in the next little bit, but don't mind us. You know what? Maybe trending in the right direction. Like we've all kind of theorized, it's going to be Stuart Skinner riding the crease for the next few games. What happens with Jack Campbell, your guess is as good as mine, but the theory would have it that Stuart Skinner, if he keeps turning in performances like this, whether some people like it or not, it is going to be Stuart Skinner's net, and that is a good thing for the Oilers, because these kind of Skinner performances are the El Clasico kind of deal, where you really see a goaltender take over a game early, allow your team to get in it, and then they finish it off for you. And that's exactly what the Oilers did for Stuart Skinner tonight. Folks, I'm Tyson. This is Stolany TV. Thank you so much for tuning in to this evening's post game. There's really not much else I want to add because I want to get in the house. I want to go eat dinner at my aunt's house, and I want to get going to this Flames game because Jacob Markstrom is in net. And guess what I love about Jacob Markstrom being in net? Watching him lose hockey games. That's what I love about Jacob Markstrom in net. So folks, I'm Tyson, Stolany TV, up on out of here.